Hello everybody again, this is the Theorizer here again with a new video about Captain America. Um, Let me know if you're liking these videos so far. So let's start with what Captain America is and about. So Captain America was a short guy um, that wanted to get into the army during World War II. And he tried multiple times, he couldn't, and then one person gave him a chance, and after training for a bit, he was extremely strategized, whatever you call it. Very good at strategy, and a good heart, and so the doctor that let him in chose him to try for the new super soldier serum, and they did that, and they also stimulated his growth so he would get back to the size of a normal person. um, and then he became Captain America. He had to fight Hydra, which was the main villain of World War II. They where he During the war he lost Bucky, his best friend. Later he finds him back after 70 years of being frozen. Um, and when he does get back, a guy named Nick Fury invites him into Earth's mightiest heroes, the Avengers, where they fight an alien army, the Chitauri. They Then he has to take down Shield, which has been infiltrated by Hydra again. Well, not really again. It sort of was all from one time, but yeah. So then after that, they had to fight robots. Well, take down all Hydra bases, and then after that, Tony Stark made Ultron, which is a robot that wants to end humanity. So they have to fight his army. They eventually destroyed the island that he was planning on destroying everybody with. After that, then they were fighting different villains, and it went a bit wrong, which caused them to create the Sokovia Accords, and not all of them wanted to sign in with that, because then the leaders of the countries might not allow them to, fight when it's actually needed. So, and because they wanted to bring Bucky in, but they knew that he didn't do anything wrong, but they had to help get him free and actually prove it. Had a civil war, fighting Iron Man, and Captain America mainly fought Iron Man and Spider Man, and those were the main ones that I like where he did it. Then after that, they went to a old Hydra base, and they found that a person named Zemo killed all the other super soldiers, which they were trying to stop him from awakening him and using him as an army, but he just wanted to end the Avengers pretty much. He showed Tony Stark when he got there a video that Bucky actually killed his parents, even though it was under mind control. That he killed them, so Tony wanted to start killing, or try to kill Bucky for killing his parents, and then Captain America was trying to stop him. They were fighting for a while of it. After a little bit of fighting, then Iron Man blasted off Bucky's arm, and I didn't see any remnants of it in the movie, so I'm guessing it got sort of disintegrated somehow. But yeah, then Captain America took a turn at fighting for a while and eventually destroyed Tony's suit, left his shield there, and left with Bucky. So later when I'm saying who could he defeat, technically he already defeated Iron Man, but I'll explain a bit more later. After that, they're trying to he frees all his partners in the Civil War, and then Infinity War comes around, and they have to take Vision to Wakanda to try and get the stone out to destroy it without destroying Vision. Where Captain America gets weird arm shields, which I like his normal shield a lot better, but that works pretty well. But yeah, in that scene when their armies are ready to start fighting and they charging he's going about as fast as Black Panther, which is really fast, around 45 miles an hour or so really fast. And then they did fighting for a while. He was able to, when Thanos came to get the stone, he was able to temporarily, I mean, he wasn't as strong, as like Thor, or Captain Marvel, but he was able to actually hold, one with both of his hands to try to hold, the gauntlet just to give him a bit more time. But yeah, that was pretty good still, considering that he's technically not a super duper super soldier. He's just a super soldier, but apparently he is a super one, because in an Endgame he's able to pick up Mjolnir from the past, which has the worthiness enchantment still, and he's able to have that come to him, and yeah, he's able to take quite a few hits, and he's able to hurt Thanos quite a bit. He gets his old shield back in Endgame, and then Captain America's one of the very high tier ones, so yeah, he's pretty powerful. And then when he took the stones back, he decided just to age like he normally would have back in the World War II, or slightly after it, when he went back to see Peggy Carter. So when he was finally back, he was old again. So yeah. Yeah, so that's Captain America's story pretty much. I mean, there's a lot more that I haven't done, but I want to try and keep this as a one-parter. So I'm trying to go a little faster here, not getting into too much detail, and I'm about halfway through the video already. So yeah, I'm gonna try to go. I'm not gonna go super detail about who he will defeat, but let's get into who he will defeat in a fight, I think. So, Iron Man, like I said in the last video, is close to a 50-50. I think, right off the bat, Captain America probably would have quite a good chance. Remember, this one has Mjolnir, so it's a worthy Captain America with the hammer and stuff. So, a bit more power there. He was able to, or Thor was able to knock out Iron Man with a blast or a hit from Mjolnir, but I'm not saying, the reason why I'm saying, Captain America just throws it right at Iron Man, and he's out. But the only reason I'm saying he's not 100% and just throw it and he's out is because that time he was pinned, so he'd probably be able to dodge Mjolnir a bit easier that way. So, but yeah, it wouldn't be 100% win for each, since they're both really good. Captain America's both good, skilled and stuff with a shield. He can block attacks, but it'd still be a pretty good fight, even fight between the two. I think so. Then I got yeah, the low tier heroes. Yeah, he beats pretty much anyone. Spider-Man, um, probably a little bit harder than it would have been, back when he first fought Spider-Man, because he got more training and stuff like that. But he he still probably will get him, even though Doctor Strange technically got defeated by Spider-Man um, in No Way Home. Even in Doctor Strange's own element, I still think with the hammer and everything, I think that it'd probably go pretty easy for Captain America, but not super easy. But Black Widow, just normal power, normal human ability. Only Captain America's really good at fighting too, so yeah, I don't think she's gonna win. Not really gonna stand much of a chance. She has a weapon called the Widow Bite, but that's not gonna do much either. Hawkeye, Captain America can block his arrows relatively easy. I'm guessing. Um, hit it with lightning and it just stops or something like that. So, um, Falcon. Um, he has more experience. Captain America has more experience, so I think he's going to defeat him. Falcon's now being a bit more of a mid-tier hero, too. So, but Captain America's high tier, so he can defeat him. Bucky, yeah, his best friend wouldn't want to defeat him, but yeah, he'd defeat him still. Base-wise, they're basically the same, except Captain America well, first of all, he has a magical hammer that fires lightning, makes him fly, and stuff like that. So, and a shield that can cause quite a loud vibrational blast that'll knock even Thanos down with a blast of it. And you can have it come back to him relatively easy. Um, so yeah, he beat Bucky, and fighting skill, by the way, too. Yeah, he's better at fighting than Bucky. So yeah, those are, and I mean, there's a lot that I'm not saying. I'm not really thinking about a whole lot, but um, another one is Batman. Bruce is good at fighting. Um, he has a few weapons, quite a bit of weapons. Um, but Captain America is pretty close to the same tier of fighting skill as Batman, and he has a lot more, especially with the hammer and the shield. I mean, just hand to hand. I mean, even with that, if he didn't have the shield and hammer, I think he might be able to defeat him. So yeah, Captain America is a lot stronger, a lot faster, and very smart. He can figure out how to get away from different attacks from Batman with his weapons and stuff. So, yep, Captain America wins that one. Arrow. Arrow's pretty close to Hawkeye. I mean, we're not going to do the most powerful version of him, otherwise Spectre would win. But he was a Spectre in that form, so he's technically not Oliver, which is why I'm not counting it as that. And then Legends, pretty much all the Legends, unless you technically count as Kid Flash. He was part of Legends for a little bit, but yeah, yeah, I'm not counting him because I'm counting him part of the Flash team. So Cyborg, yeah, he can defeat. I mean, he has some weapons. The shield can block it relatively easy. Anything else? I mean, just throw the hammer. He's knocked far away. Just start tearing him apart. Sort of like what he did to Iron Man's body of armor. Iron Man suit in Civil War. He did a lot of damage to that. I think he could do the same amount of damage, technically more damage because he's more. There's more stuff, more armor, more technology and stuff to destroy. So, um, yeah, and Captain America doesn't have tech that can be messed with. So he's not really gonna have a whole lot that'll help him. The Guardians of the Galaxy, Gamora, maybe, yeah. They're pretty close to the same, but I think, yeah, I think Captain America could get defeat her. I think the easiest one is Mantis. He can defeat her, more than 100 feet away, more than 1,000 feet away. Just fire lightning blast at her, and she's probably down pretty much. So, I mean, she has to touch him or to make him fall asleep or something. So yeah, she can't really get that close, that way. Then Drax, yeah, apparently he's strong. Don't really see it in the movies, like super strong at least. But he's not that good at fighting skill. He just tries to go just tear into it, and doesn't usually work all that well. I mean, it does work sometimes, not that I really see most of the time. Like in the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, against Ronan and Guardians of the Galaxy 1, and yeah, and then yeah, so he's not really that smart either compared to that. Like, he just goes and then starts running in, like when he was fighting Thanos. He's just oh, great, I'm a pile of bricks now. So yeah, Captain America would have actually a relatively easy time defeating both him and Mantis, and then Star-Lord, relatively easy too. I mean, fighting skill pretty non-existent. um, the only thing he really knows, yeah, no fighting skill that I see. He gets a blaster, which, if it hit him, might do a little bit, not much. Um, but then he got the shield and the hammer, which both block things. Him, Captain America being fast, like that too, it'd be even, easier for someone like a hammer, which would be, I mean, it's smaller than a shield. He's not gonna be able to hit him. So yeah, and then so I mean, and then Nebula. Yeah, I mean, if he can defeat Gamora, he can defeat Nebula. So yeah, no early Guardians or anything. Groot, he'd probably stand, the best since he regenerates easily. But with the lightning, I think he'd be able to shatter Groot rather easily. At least hurt him a lot. That'll just take a long time to grow back to even hurt him at all. Rocket, without his weapons, he'd no really chance whatsoever. And he can even block his his weapon shots with his shield. So yeah, he has a lot of different ways to defeat him. I'm getting towards the end of the video now, so I'm gonna stop right there. But there's a lot of more people that he could defeat. He's a rather high tier hero, so not the highest. There are some heroes above him, like Thor, Captain Marvel, Superman, Flash, stuff like that. Actually, I do think Captain America would be able to defeat the Flash from DC, EU. He pretty much just wait for him to trip, and there he goes. He's defeated him. So he needs to work on it a bit more before he'd actually have a better chance to not defeat him. But yeah, okay. Well, this is what I'm gonna leave off at Captain America. There's a lot more to do with this, but wait for me another video. I'm gonna be doing a Thor movie next. About Thor, and then we're gonna do the one about the what we thought of the movie. I'll say that in the next video. So subscribe to our channel. Tell me what you thought of it. Tell me what you want me to talk about next after Thor. I will still do the original 6. So I get Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye still to do after those Thor. But yeah. Then after that, just tell me what you want, and I'll try and do some other stuff. I will, with Season 8 of The Flash coming out, I will do one of those soon too. Like I said in the Iron Man. But yeah, that's it for now. Subscribe. See you in another video. Bye.